Hello there, fellow space captains. This is Connor, and welcome to Applaud the Mod, the series where we take a look at a variety of different mods for the PC gaming platform. And today, we're going to be looking at a campaign demo for Star Wars Thrawn's Revenge, or Imperial Civil War 2.2. And yeah, it's basically just a demo for the campaign, The Hunt for Zsinj. I think that's how you pronounce that Admiral's name. Not sure, going to go with it. But anyway, yes, you'll notice there's no multiplayer option, but there is a Galactic Conquest option, which is taking the place of a campaign for now. So, 7 to 9 after the Battle of Yavin, The Hunt for Zsinj. What a weird name. The guy who was making that character up for one of the novels was definitely high as fuck. But anyway, playable factions, New Republic, no. Zsinj's Empire, maybe. Or Greater Maldrude, don't know. Right. Emergent non-playable factions, the Empire, damn it! The Hoppus Consortium, Corporate Sector, Antimeridian Sector, Han Solo and Gris. Okay, so Han Solo and Admiral Terran Regris team up with the Happans to search for Warlord Zsinj. 55 planets, and it's Era 2. So we're gonna try and go for Zsinj because... I always like to see the villain side of the story, because usually they're not too bad overall. So let's take a look and see how things unfold. Warlord Zsinj, I require your assistance. The rebel General Han Solo and the ruling council have decided to align against us, while that blasted earworm Pterodok and his forces are looking to scavenge from the remains. This cannot be allowed to happen. We killed General Han Solo and as many of us... I didn't get to read it! Where are you? Well, goddamn. So, kill Han Solo. As many of Han Solo's friends as we can. Job done! Let's see. Oh, we have quite a few worlds and we have a hut. Teubo the Hut. Teubo the Hut is a hut economist who entered Zsinj's service after the Battle of Endor. He provides a cost reduction for the units at his current location. Nice. Nice. We'll call in Lucre Hulk. Just because I can. And because I would like the reduction in costs at this planet. Let's get some tax collection agencies there. So we can get enough money to force our empire forward to victory. Because it's not a battle of wills, it's a battle of economy. Which is why we have the hot person thing. Slug. So, I think I saw Zsinj at Dathomir. I did. Oh, look at him, isn't he a handsome fellow? Look at that there. Hold on, I want to count his chins. He has 1, 2, 3, and I'm assuming there's a fourth one below his collar. So definitely a figure you want to aspire to become. Although I do believe in the canon he's... Well, it's now not officially canon, but fuck that there. He's actually a pretty badass strategist, I think. Where are we? So that was Stalagus 4. Comkin. Mainly looking to build these tax collection agencies over most of the other things. But I'm running out of supplies. Levian 2. I don't own Levian 2. Grabbing 7. I do own this. Which is good. And which is also good. It looks like most of my actual planets and systems do have a defensive force of at least a Victory class Star Destroyer, so not too bad. Now, one of the developers for this modification goes by the name of Corey Loses, and I'm not sure about nowadays, but I did watch him quite a bit back about a year ago for his... He's making he and his team and his friends are making a Thrawn's Revenge modification for Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion, which is pretty damn epic. It's one of the better space strategy games out there, and one of my favourites. But I used to watch him live stream, and I do believe he has his own channel where he plays a lot of Star Wars, related games. So if you want to check that out, I'll put a link to his channel below, and you can check him out. Right, how are we doing on the credits front? Yavin 4. Right, okay. Now, Dathomir, we want to build up our fleet quite significantly. And then I'm going to check out and see who these two sexy people are here. Was that a allegiance? It is! Although similar in appearance to the Imperial Star Destroyer, the larger and more powerful Allegiance lacks ventral hangar bays and thus is entirely reliant on its own weapon for both offense and defense. That's what I like to hear. We'll have some Star Destroyers, maybe Star Destroyers Mark IIs, for our fighter complement.
Construction complete.
Maybe some Quasars as well.
Construction complete. Unit in production.
Right, some Gladiators wouldn't go amiss.
Unit in production.
And there we go. So let's read about these two sexy people. Applaud Trigget, what a name. Formerly an Imperial officer, the self-styled Admiral Trigget would leave the Empire's service after the apparent death of Izan Izard. She was a warlord as well and a previous admiral. Independent but lacking the resources to carve his own empire, Trigget instead hired his ship, the Imperial Star Destroyer Implaceable, out to Zsinj and placed himself under the warlord's command. So he's a bit of a dick, really. Bit of a sellsword. And who is this? Inquisitor Lanu Pazik. Okay, she's a Dark Jedi. Interesting. Not that interesting. And we've got a Night Sister. Get Zerion. Not too interested in her. I want these two sexy individuals up here to lead the charge to victory.
Vehicle in production.
And that could hurry up, but while it's doing that, I need to shore up my defenses. And it seems like Garros 1, or no, not Garros 1, Garros 4 is right on the enemy's front line. So I'm going to build a couple of Golan 2s and another shipyard so we can possibly get some cruisers called in. And why not a light factory for our vehicles? Why not? Could do with some walkers.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
There we go, we have our Star Destroyer. Now just waiting for the Gladiator and then the other Star Destroyer. Now if I remember correctly, Zsinj has a... Oh shit. Can I see what forces they have? Well, goddamn. I've got no chance. Auto resolve.
Construction complete. Barracks destroyed.
Yep, here they come. Right. Zsinj. Let's get you over there, buddy.
Moving to coordinates.
Okay, get moving. Hurry up, faster, faster.
Unit in production.
Constructing unit.
Order confirmed.
Let's hope that that enemy fleet is still there. Well, somewhat. They've got some crimson victories as well. Let's see if we can put the hurt on them and force their withdrawal from the sector. Everyone knows what Yavin 4 is. There's the Death Star there, I believe. And we begin.
Enemy forces ahead.
Okay, who we got?
Star Destroyer standing by. Star Destroyer reporting in.
Not as...
Lambda
oh,
shuttle
hold on, he's only a lander shuttle. That's not good.
Yes, Commander.
There is our Allegiance. Let's pull it over here.
Coordinates.
And there's something else. What's that?
At your command.
Corellian Corvette. Okay.
Armed and ready.
And here he is. Oh, I knew there was a Super Star Destroyer somewhere. And the music ramps up just in time.
Get over here and help.
Holy crap. Come on, Zsinj, get over there. Right.
Awaiting your orders.
All fighters, bomber squadrons, begin your attack runs.
I'm running out of maneuvers. I'm losing my engine. Can anyone else see
Awaiting
him?
your command.
Holy crap.
Our lasers are destroyed.
Oh, he's firing. Good stuff.
Your command, sir. Commander.
Right. You pull forward a little bit further, Mr. Star Destroyer. A little bit more, just to aid in the enemy's inevitable defeat. Oh wow, there's some slick looking Star Destroyer models. Oh no, they're focusing on upward Trigget. Oh no! Whatever will I do if I lose that valued member of society? I don't know, just call in another Star Destroyer maybe. Are all the Star Destroyers in the same plane? Plane meaning level. And they seem to be. I like how even the bombers are allowed to hunt. Yeah, they appear to be all on the same level. Which I think is something they're going to actually sort out for the full release. Not sure if it's this mod or the Yuzan Vong Invasion, but another modder by the name of Geronimo figured out a way to have ships called in at different elevations and levels, and it does add a lot more cinematic value to the battles. It's just a minor nitpick. Overall, the mod seems awesome. The battles do feel incredibly frantic and fast-paced, which is nice. Do we have I would actually get some ground forces, as I believe not only are the guys over at the Thrawn's Revenge mod team working on space combat, but they're also working on ground combat. But
Construction complete.
I thought that was some sort of fighter, but it's actually a jump troop jumping in with one arm in the air.
Enemy fleet
So
approaching.
there was some fighter. There's the gun. There's the cockpit. There's, you know, either wing.
Tactical battle imminent.
Where are you attacking now? Well, I suppose you all know how I feel about ground combat, so I'm going to leave that for this game. Going to avoid it.
Battle imminent. System lost.
Oh, they get some...
Reporting in.
Oh, right, okay, so some factions get the LAAT gunships, aka the Clone Wars transport and gunship dropship thingamajig. That's cool. I love those little designs. In fact, I like a lot of the Clone Wars designs.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, I love space battles. And I've set Admiral Zsinj, or Warlord Zsinj, as my vanguard, so he'll jump in before anything else jumps in, which means I can get some good
We've located the enemy.
ambushes set up. But I want to see what this fella can do on his own. Oh, they are such nice Star Destroyer designs. If I had to say which mod for Star Wars Empire at War has had the most work put into it, I would say this one. I mean, this has already had a full version for ages now, but they're, you know, going back to it, doing more for it, which is awesome. Adding a campaign, and the Hunt for Zsinj is one of the more popular stories from the extended canon. Look at him, he's just racking everything. Oh, glorious! Let the gladiators flee.
Choose your
And that's not all we have.
reinforcements cancelled.
I mean, if I can call them in.
Reinforcements cancelled.
You know what, we'll call in the Allegiance because it's epic.
We're moving out.
Why not? Allegiance versus Imperial Star Destroyer Mark II. No competition.
We shall be there shortly. Right away.
And there we go. An Imperial battle squadron has arrived, headed by an Imperial Super Star Destroyer, Executor class. The people often say, or point out, try to correct me, saying it's not the Executor class, it's the Executor. Executor, it's a mistake. I mean, it's not Executor, it's Executioner. Executor is like, well, you can Google it yourself and read up the definition, but it's definitely the Executor. I thought for years that it was the Executor because that sounded more intimidating, but the Executor just sounds more badass when you realize what it means.
The shields aren't holding.
Oh, I love this ship. The one thing I've noticed as well, the turrets don't rotate to face their target.
Reentry system is
Just something that the Empire at War remake does. I mean, it's a minor thing as well. Minor detail. If it makes the game run smoother, then I suppose it's a sacrifice worth making. Oh my god, skip ray blast boats on my Star Destroyer. That's not acceptable. And they're pulling out anyway, so that's good. But some Corellian Corvettes there just to cut down some of the stragglers. So I'm not going to be doing a full playthrough of the campaign itself. I just want to show some gameplay. And thus far it's pretty impressive, it's fun. Mostly with these custom campaigns I do like to play them myself, so I can actually get in depth and into character of this quad-chinned legend. Again? Oh, you fucking Han Solo dick. So where is he attacking? Ah, of course, and I can avoid... Hold on, is it just him? I'm assuming that guy has some... Yeah, he's going to have a Star Destroyer, isn't he? Yeah, auto-resolve that shit. But I'll leave it there. Just wanted to give a quick look at the demo. Whenever the full version is released, I'll be more than likely doing a playthrough of that. This does seem a lot more stable than the Empire at War remake, but... Leave me alone! Oh, he's getting incredibly close to Dathomir. Well, going to have to sort that out. But if you'd like to check the mod out, it's available if you have the Steam version through the Empire at War, what do you call it again, Gold Edition Workshop. The way you would do this is you would download or subscribe to the modification itself, go into Star Wars Empire at War Forces of Corruption, go to the options, go to mods, and enable whatever mod you want to play from there. It's a lot easier than it used to be. It never used to be difficult. People just used to have trouble with how to navigate different folders and that type of thing. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you want to support the channel, then there are various links below, such as my Patreon, a donation link, as well as my Discord. They just keep attacking me. I'm starting to get annoyed now. As well as my Discord link where you can talk to myself, people with a similar interest in Star Wars, capital ships, just sci-fi in general, and they're pretty awesome guys, so drop on by, say hello, and yeah, if you want to support the channel, that's awesome too. But if you're playing anything space or otherwise, enjoy it, and of course, like always, we'll see you next time. Bye bye. Oh, this is not going well, is it? Not at all.
Good day, loyal citizens of the Empire. Today, the Emperor has employed a system that will allow you to support the latest Imperial endeavors. Click the link below to support a safer and brighter future for every citizen of the Empire.